the homes of the Chief Secretary and other assemblymen. Heavy criticism for police investigations in the THA. And Public Utilities Minister raised concerns about a water park in Tobago. Good evening, I am Kristen Salandi, and welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Tuesday, 18th of July, 2023. Topping the news tonight, the residence of Chief Secretary Fali Augustine was searched by police officers today. This is following investigations into the audio gate scandal by the Fraud Squad Division of the TTPS. Our camera crew visited the scene and captured these images, showing several unmarked vehicles outside of the Chief Secretary's residence. Augustine is yet to issue an official statement on the matter. However, it is expected that he might address the matter at tonight's town hall meeting in the community of Wim. Meanwhile, following reports of police searches at the homes of assemblymen and THA workers, one attorney is questioning the need for it. Former Public Service Association head and attorney Clyde Weatherhead appeared on the Tobago Updates morning show and voiced his concerns about the latest developments.
The home of Deputy Chief Secretary Dr. Faith B. Israel in Bell Garden was searched by police. Unlike other homes of THA workers, she is allowed to keep her devices. Former head of the Public Service Association, attorney Clyde Weatherhead, confirmed the police have the authority to search, but questioned whether home searches were necessary.
I am puzzled as to why a THA employee would be involved in any police investigation. Is it that an employee is going to say that he was present and heard THA elected officials having a strategy meeting?
The investigations are in relation to a controversial audio clip where the voice of Chief Secretary Fali Augustine was heard discussing strategies to employ individuals willing to spread propaganda for the administration.
Well, certainly the Chief Sec has said that the recording was correct. It was live. It was him. And so what are the police investigating? Are they investigating that what was said was correct? Well, the Chief Sec said so. So I don't know what they're investigating.
Augustine admitted to discussing the strategy, but explained it was one of many explored in a meeting that took place over a year ago. He stated that the Executive Council did not act on the strategy and there was no evidence to support it. If there was such evidence, Weatherhead said it would not be found at the homes of THA workers.
Well, the spending of public funds is a matter of public accounting, and the THA records would deal with the spending of public funds. THA records are not in anybody's private home.
Weatherhead remains concerned about the latest developments in Tobago. Additionally, he said that the courts are available to anyone wishing to contest the actions of the police, as has been the case for similar instances in Trinidad. I am Candice Jackson, reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
A special session of the Tobago House of Assembly will be held tomorrow. The sitting will examine issues critical to Tobago's democratic way of life, according to a press release. It explained that the Tobago House of Assembly is guaranteed democracy under the Constitution of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and it would be discussed in the sitting, especially in light of recent events. Tune in tomorrow morning for an extended version of Good Morning Tobago, which lead into live coverage of the Assembly sitting. The show begins at 8 a.m. with host Candice Jackson. Staying with the police investigations. Police raids on the homes and offices of assemblymen and the THA workers were labeled an administrative coup by political activists on last night's 4-hour show. Here is Candice Jackson again with the details.
On July 27, 1990, a coup was attempted on the then NAR-led central government. Prime Minister Arthur N.R. Robinson was shot and held hostage for 6 days with members of his government in parliament, workers, and media personnel. Robinson's government was attacked by the Jamaat al-Muslim League following disagreements with policies and decisions taken. The NAR government was also the first non-PNM government to lead the country after 30 years of independence, with a landslide victory at the polls, capturing 33 seats were left with 3. In the eyes of political activists Barry Nelson and Max James, recent police raids at the homes of the men and THA workers are no different.
This is an administrative coup against the legitimate government, the Executive Council of the Tobago House of Assembly.
It is an absolute assault on our democracy. It is unprecedented enough where you are attacking.
According to James, it is necessary to intervene and protect Tobago's democracy.
If we are serious about our democracy, then the Prime Minister has a constitutional duty, to call off his troops. It is his troops, because he is the head of the National Security Council.
However, James has little hope that the Prime Minister will intervene.
To see when the PNM is not in power, they will do everything to mash up the government that is in power.
He claimed that it has been done before, and the trigger for the latest attack on the political body that removed the PNM from office after 20 years in order to question the road construction project.
But all of this, my belief is coming from that the Prime Minister, Chief Secretary told the Prime Minister he will not give him a copy.
Both men accuse the government of retaliating by using their power over agencies to attack the THA.
You having people to think that that the Prime Minister control these independent bodies.
All these independent bodies have been weaponized to attack the Chief Secretary and his team, and by, in essence, Tobago.
I am Candace Jackson reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Stay with us. More to come when we return.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look up below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show.
Come one, come all. It's time to join in the Tobago Heritage Festival 2023. Homage. All are we, and all are who we be. To Tobago. Indulge in the awesomeness that is embodied in the spirit of Tobago at the 36th Tobago Heritage Festival. Celebrate a rich, vibrant, hypnotic showcase of our cultural legacy. Yes, from July 21st to August 1st, 2023. Take the island tour. Sample the sumptuous variety of local indigenous delicacies. Enjoy the recreation of old-time village life. Dance to the drum. Feel the rhythm of steel pan. Experience the way of life, languages, and oral traditions. Be part of the journey to our we heritage, honoring our past, celebrating our present, and inspiring our future. Relive our unique culture. Join in the preservation of the heritage of we island of Tobago.
Welcome back to the Tobago Updates Television News. Opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar was alarmed by the action of the police in Tobago. Speaking at the UNC Monday night forum last night, accused the TTPS of acting as agents of the PNM.
mongoose gang, instructed by the PNM control hierarchy of the TTPS, are raiding people's homes in Tobago who were connected with the Farley so-called alleged tape, because Farley stood up to Rowley's financiers in Tobago.
Prasad Bisesa said they are keeping an eye on what is happening in Tobago, as it is symptomatic of the way Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley leads the government of Trinidad and Tobago when he is opposed.
I call on the DPP to act on this matter so that the rule of law and our Constitution can be protected from these vicious and diabolical actions on the part of the PNM government.
The opposition leader condemned the use of independent bodies to carry out the whims and fancies of the government. Meanwhile, the latest police actions taken against the THA are indicative of a security crisis in Trinidad and Tobago, according to economist, social scientist, and former police officer Anselm Richards. Candice Jackson reports.
We have a crisis. We have a security crisis in this country.
It is how economist and social scientist Anselm Richards describes the police investigations into the THA. Richards is also a former police officer, and he had concerns about how recent public situations were handled.
At this particular point in time, we have over 320 citizens who have been murdered in this country for the year. And we are at the 18th of June. We have a commissioner of police, Ms. Ulla Christopher, who is literally running from the media to account for her stewardship as commissioner of police.
Richards accused the police of focusing their efforts on the wrong issues.
But yet we have a ton load of police officers over here harassing and taking away phones and electronic devices of persons who are employed by the government of Tobago.
Richards also pointed out that other assertions of misbehavior in public office were never treated with such meticulous attention by the police. He compared the situation with the way in which Minister of Youth Development and National Services, Foster Cummins, was handled.
A whole series was published every night for about a week with alleged commingling of funds and all kinds of financial maneuvering and manipulation. Did you hear the police, did Christopher, the Earl Christopher or the Commissioner of Police, did the Anti-Corruption Bureau didn't see things happening here? Did they going to Foster Cummins' home?
Attempts to garner a response from Commissioner of Police Earl Christopher were unsuccessful. Meanwhile, Richards said he is patiently awaiting the outcome of investigations. He doesn't believe the police would be able to unearth any evidence to support claims of misbehavior in public office. I am Candice Jackson, reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
In light of all the police activity occurring in Tobago over the last few days, reporter Luke James Trim sought comments from the man on the street about the developments in this Tobago Says segment.
From search warrants to homes being ransacked and even devices being seized, yes, the investigation to the current THA Audiogate scandal is ongoing, and at this moment we are in the heart of Scarborough. From THA has been investigated by the fraud squad.
If it, and that warrants investigation, I will support it. We have no information yet on the matter.
We should let everything play out, the investigation, if there's anything that merits that. Just, I hate to repeat myself, just let it play out.
Perhaps all of this is because of the audit that is supposed to really release soon, you know, but it's really distasteful to see things like these happening within the political.
Maybe they stumbled into leadership, and because of having stumbled into leadership, they had no clear plan, direction. They've proven that they had no vision, and you do it as we go along. It's happening as we go along. This is not good for a 65-year-old organization.
What are they investigating? So the PNM have nothing at all to investigate. Their slate clean from the day they have take power to now. Their slate been clean. They have done nothing wrong. Okay? But these are young people and you set your heart on destroying them.
If the THA do something wrong, they're supposed to be investigated. If I do something wrong, I expect to be investigated.
More news after the break.
From the experts that created the Zinger sandwich comes the KFC Crispy Barbecue Zinger.
The only one I see is you.
Cheddar cheese, crispy onions, the most delicious Kentucky Fried Chicken, and barbecue sauce. Get ready for a whole new level of flavor.
Tobago, after freeness is more speed and better TV. Get a free Samsung smartphone and free installation, plus 200 megabits per second, Paramount Plus, and more for only $299 with a select 200 plan from Flow. Visit online at discoverflow.co today.
Are you looking for a place for your loved ones? Heavenly Care welcomes you. Located at Northside Road opposite Massey Motors, we offer a variety of services. These include doctor visitations, social activities, geriatric care, and much more. Contact us at 277-9595 or visit us at Northside Road opposite Massey Motors. At Heavenly Care, compassion is at the heart of all care.
Staying with us. After commissioning a new pipeline to increase water supply, Minister of Public Utilities Marvin Gonsalves expressed concerns about an announcement of a water park investment in southwest Tobago. Gonsalves made the comments at yesterday's commissioning of the pipeline from Signal Hill to Store Bay Local Road. Here is reporter Biana Brebner with the details.
The Minister of Public Utilities, Marvin Gonsalves, raised concern about a $5 million water park built at the Friendship Estate in Tobago. He spoke at the commissioning ceremony of the Signal Hill to Store Bay Local Road pipeline project at Pascal Village, Lambo.
I opened the newspapers and I saw that you are busy constructing a water park. Lord Father in heaven, where are they going to get the water from?
The Synergy Water Park in Friendship Estate, Tobago, had its turning ceremony a month ago. This project is a collaboration with the THA and Cebro Construction and Maintenance Limited, which is anticipated to start within the next 2 months.
As I get water from Mary's Hill well to supply to the people of Tobago, as I desil the Hillsborough Dam to ensure that the people in southeast Tobago get an improvement in the supply of water, as I drill for more wells and I lay down pipelines to improve the customer water park.
Gonsalves stated that the government advocated for development and spent over $80 million to improve the water supply on the southwestern side of the island. Minister Gonsalves believed that it should be a collaborated effort between the government and the THA and not at the cost of the ordinary citizen. Speaking with the owner of Cebro Construction and Maintenance Limited via telephone, he stated that the project began with the previous regime through the Public-Private Partnership Initiative. The current administration is continuing the agreement. Though the park is not completed, the owner assured that he is doing the necessary work to get the approval from WASA for the water supply. Cebro added that there would be proper policies in place for the water usage. I am Biana Brebner reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The Ministry of Health urges citizens to not be alarmed following the third incidence of monkeypox in Trinidad and Tobago. Since 2022, The Ministry of Health has been working on efforts to ensure that the monkeypox virus does not spread unchecked. These safeguards include testing, contact tracing, isolation, and sensitization of medical personnel. Additionally, the Cora Hospital was chosen to provide care for any infected patients needing hospital care. The 3 instances of the monkeypox virus are all being treated at home and are not currently hospitalized. The Ministry of Health said they will continue keeping an eye on monkeypox cases locally, regionally, and globally. They are committed to keeping the public informed of any further developments. Stay tuned. We have Tobago Heritage News when we return.
Everybody only worrying. Never ever worry. Don't mind how things looking hard. I tell them never ever worry. If your nice car get damaged bad, I tell them never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. So just consider Tatil is always right here for you. I tell them never ever worry. Don't mind if life make you sad. I tell them never ever worry. If your house get flooded out real bad, I tell them never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. So just consider Tatil is always right here for you. I tell them never ever worry. If sickness catch you off guard, I tell them never ever worry. If times fall on you real hard, I tell them never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. So just consider Tatil will always be here for you.
Never worry about a thing. Tatil, where people are people. You know what I mean.
Inner Health, number 13B Portmore, Scarborough, Tobago, with over 25 years experience offering services in and not limited to microscopic blood analysis, reflexology, and the sale of a wide range of organic herbal products used to supplement thyroid, lymphatic, heart, kidney, and brain health, and the male and female reproductive systems. Come and chat with us. Remember, your health is your wealth. Jimmy's Holiday Resorts has 1, 2, and 3 bedroom, fully self-contained apartments located at the heart of Crown Point. Minutes walk to the popular beaches, restaurants, bars, and the airport. Enjoy our amazing amenities such as fully equipped apartments, complete with Wi-Fi, AC, TV, and a pool, and a mini-mart on the compound. Call 639-8292 or 8929. Jimmy's Holiday Resorts is your family's home away from home.
Right now, Tobagonians are just currying down to Bonaccord, right in Stobie Local Road. You know why? To come down and shop at Authentic Builders General Hardware, the only hardware store in Tobago that is giving you guys Trinidad prices. So for instance, such as steel, 1/2 inch and 5/8, $7,895. 5/8 construction ply for $260. Every single thing that you will need to do your home renovation or start your new construction, we have it right here. And to get your quotation, it's very easy. Just WhatsApp us at 272-1990 and we will do your free WhatsApp quotation for you.
Thanks for staying with us. Castara took the spotlight as Miss Sparkle Miller, representing the Scenic Village, won the Recycled Wear segment of the Miss Tobago Heritage Personality 2023. This segment tested the 7 contestants' abilities to create statement fashion pieces using natural, recyclable materials innovatively. Janae Campbell provides the details.
Miss Castara captivated the judges and the audience with her stunning garments paying tribute to the gems of the ocean. She further pointed out that her experience throughout the pageant has facilitated her personal development.
My fabulous outfit this afternoon, which was designed and put together by Miss Patsy and Crystal, my chaperone. And we came out here to make this statement piece So this experience for me has shown me a lot about my self-esteem. It has grown me a lot in my feelings to try to bring out culture. And I really hope that after this show, that I will be able to inspire a lot more people. And
Patsy Bob of Goodwood was elated to show her artistic capabilities in designing and was pleased with the results.
Well, it was 100% recycled material, which was bag of feedback, old CDs, shells that are picked up from off the beach, and the purse was made out of cardboard and spray paint. That was just all.
Moreover, Sparkle is confident that she has what it takes to capture the coveted crown this Friday at the Tobago Heritage Festival opening night ceremony.
Side out. So I believe that with that and with this journey, with all of my fellow competitors, it has grown me to become much better and stronger within. So I believe that this competition, I should be able to take this competition on and be able to preserve our culture in a much needed way.
Meanwhile, we spoke with Melinda Alfred of Delicia's Dance Agency, who shared her profound view of what Miss Tobago Heritage Personality symbolizes.
To me, to become Miss Heritage Personality is to be the a Tobagonian woman, to be someone that little girls can look up to, as well as
Janae Campbell, Tobago Updates Television News.
Shamika Dinoon is a passionate lover of the performing arts and has achieved significant milestones within the Tobago space as a cultural practitioner. She appeared on the Tobago Updates mid-morning show, brunch hosted by Janelle Winchester. Janae Campbell tells us more.
Pressing me hard until fall in a life of comfort of which I have. But when I feel me
Shamika Dinoon is a popular cultural practitioner on the island and is known for her flamboyance. She is a reigning heritage calypso monarch, and here is how it all began.
Firstly, I started in primary school with the late, great Mr. Michael Duncan. I remembered one time, I think I was in standard 4, and our school was selected to be a part of the music festival. And Mr. Duncan was scouting for persons to sing the folk song and dramatize. I wasn't always a dramatist, but, you know, to express myself, I can do that very easily.
She further noted that the late Sherwin Cunningham played an integral role in her calypso career, as he was her composer from inception. He influenced her to complete and enjoyed success.
The first time I sang calypso, I, automatically made it to Skinner Park, and I think that was such a stepping stone coming out from, such a legacy that, I said, oh, okay, so I guess this is for me, so I said I would just, try to do my best within the art form.
Yes.
Some good days, some bad days, but, I didn't give up.
In last year's Tobago Heritage Calypso Monarch competition, she blew the judges away with her vivacious rendition of Come Let We Go.
Tobago, come and let we go. Let we go, let we go. The jig, the heel and toe. Let we go. The wake and the bongo. Let we go. And dancing the coco. Come and let we go.
Outside of her calypso career, she is the founder of Sisters in Culture, a versatile performing group on the island.
I dance. I also do queens. I also write monologues, short story, poetry. So the Best Village space is where I expand Shamika, because that's all me, the writing, the choreographing, so I really, really like the Best Village space.
Fun fact, our very own reporter Tanika Cruikshank is representing Shamika's group. Janae Campbell, Tobago Updates Television News.
This has been your Tobago Updates Television News. Before we go, here are the headlines once more. Police searched the homes of the Chief Secretary and other assemblymen. Heavy criticism for police investigations in the THA. And Public Utilities Minister raised concerns about a water park in Tobago. I am Kristen Salandi. Have a good night.